I'm finally back home, and it's Christmas already, even though it's November 11th. It's Veterans Day, so I'm gonna say hi to some of the veterans if I see any. Ding ding. I'm gonna say hi to my friend Jimmy, who works at the Disneyland store, in a minute. Oh yes. It's past rope drop right now, but why not? I'll say hi to Jimmy. So since it is Christmas and it's that time of the year again, you probably know what I'm excited for. My 5-foot-long Santa hat. Don't worry, I'll show you guys in a minute. This hat is the only thing that's keeping my head warm right now. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure how cold it is right now, but Splash Mountain is calling my name. Look at that tree. I love it so much. I feel like Walt wouldn't approve of this for some reason, because it blocks views of the castle. Doesn't it? Because Walt said that he moved the gazebo that used to be here in order to make sure that people could see the castle. This tree is doing the exact opposite of it. So, would Walt approve of this? I don't know. I'm gonna wait for the trolley. I'm traveling in style.
That you are.
And I love the air conditioning. There's no windows. Man, there is no one here. Hey, it's my buddy Walt. Even though I never knew him, oh my goodness. What's going on at the Matterhorn? I'm gonna check that out in a minute. But for right now, I have to show you how long my Santa hat is. So take a look. It's 5 feet. Oh, I love this hat so much. So, the castle is unveiled, and I love it so much. I don't know if my camera is going to be buggy today or not, so if my camera's buggy, please forgive me. Oh, yeah. I'll check out what's going on at the Matterhorn in a minute. I need to get a time for something. And also, they got rid of the rocks in Tomorrowland. I'll show you that later, too. Wow. Hey, it's Princess Aurora. I need to go see her. And Disneyland's looking good overall. Peter Pan has an unbearable wait again. I love Disneyland in the early morning, especially right now. Trying to give people in the Peter Pan line a look at my hat. I'm such a goofy guy. Now to see what Small World looks like. It's looking different. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. I'm surprised that there's no one back here right now. Oh, and just at the right time. Sorry if it's shaky, I have to walk over there. Sound the trumpets! What song is that? I can never figure it out. If any of you guys know what song that is, please let me know. Oops, sorry. What time is it? Walt once said that the main reason for building that tower is he said that he wanted some kind of centerpiece. I think it's a good centerpiece. What time is it? Oh, I see a curve. Oh, 9 o'clock. It's 9. And that's it. Any minute now. And it turns out that I have a time for Peter Pan. Look at how empty it is. Plenty of room for dancing, but I'm not going to. Doesn't it look nice here out in the middle of the day? Well, it's 9:30 in the morning, but whatever. There's footage of Disneyland that I found that shows these big trees right here. They used to be saplings. It's so amazing how much has changed. Look at New Orleans Square early in the morning. I love it. Isn't it nice here? This is my favorite area of the entire park. For pretty much obvious reasons. Haunted Mansion. Oh, that is terrifying. So I just got off of Splash Mountain and I also said hi to Santa. You'll see a picture of him right now. So an interesting fact about the Pirates building, I'll get more views once I'm off the ride. The building, the facade of Pirates is actually based on the Cabildo in Jackson Square in New Orleans, which is where the Louisiana Purchase was signed. In Walt's words, the Louisiana Purchase was the greatest real estate deal of all time. And in this case, the reason I point that out is because since Veterans Day is today, and I figured I might as well find a bunch of American facts spanning a couple dozen years. And I'm also on this side of the park because it's Western, and it pays tribute to the pioneers who blazed the trail across frontier America. The more you know, right? Yeah, you pretty much, yeah. Look at how beautiful that is. So, since the microphone is on this side of my camera, I might as well keep talking on this side instead of doing this. So, what I did was I met Jack and Sally, and I had one of the best interactions ever. So Jack recognized well, he didn't recognize me, but he saw my Santa hat, and he absolutely loved it. So he saw my hat and he said, "Where'd you get your hat?" And I said, "I just found it somewhere." And he said, "Oh, grave robbing. I love doing that." And Sally liked it too. And then after we got our pictures together, which I'll show at the end of this segment, then I will, I'll show the pictures at the end of the segment. So I ended up asking, "Hey, you deal with scary things, right? Like creatures." And that's where Jack said, "Of course." And I said, "I designed my very own." And so I showed this picture of a Skrilla to him. And the picture you just saw was actually, the first ever picture I did of her. I created her at a bus stop. I was waiting for a bus at the college I go to, and that's where I created a Skrilla, the most terrifying character I've ever created. And I showed it to him, and Sally and Jack went wild. They absolutely loved Skrilla so much. It was so hilarious, and it was so nice. And they said, maybe you can come down to Halloween Town and we can make a Skrilla. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to go down to Halloween Town so I can make a Skrilla. And when I walked up to them, sorry about this being so late in this segment, I said, "How are you?" And they say, "Dead. How are you?" And I said, "Alive, last time I checked." Heart's beating and everything like that. My heart used to have a hole in it, and it's still beating. So, I'm on my way to the Plaza Inn after I get a time for something, and I'm going to give myself a slice of cake. But I have to be careful because I got my wisdom teeth, or at least 2 wisdom teeth taken out, and I have to eat soft foods. And so there's only 2 restaurants in the park that actually have soft foods for me. There's the Plaza Inn and Docking Bay 7. For example, the pasta and the tip-yip. So, overall, I think my interaction...
Boys and girls, in just a few minutes, the happiest march-along on Earth with the Disneyland Band steps off at Sleeping Beauty Castle.
I'm just kidding.
The North Alone with Mickey Mouse and his pals, all the way down Main Street, USA. See you at the castle.
The good news is that I'm going to be eating by the time that happens. So, like I was saying, I can't have any hard foods because of my wisdom teeth. They said that I have to eat soft foods until my teeth heal. So that's why I'm eating soft foods. It'll only last until Thursday as of the time of this recording. Okay, time to get a time.